At number 10, Yongling Road, Chengdu, resides a world-class orchestra, buried in history for over 1,000 years. Its story never ends on this land. In the coffin chamber of Wang Jian, the founder of the former Shu kingdom, 24 musicians and dancers were carved along the sides of the sarcophagus. The instruments they held are of wide variety, including classical instruments of China's ethnic groups and instruments from other countries, which reflects the late Tang Dynasty's music culture. This is the 24 musicians and dancers of Yongling. Regrettably, most of the instruments have been lost to the world. The magnificence of China's imperial court music might only exist in our imagination. Once well-received court instruments like pipa and shukonghou nourished a fascinating era of poetry. Savory music through poems, their beauty is lingering in our minds. Song of a Pipa Player by poet of the Tang Dynasty丨GuzhengErhuPipaDizi portrays the amazing tones of pipa and techniques of the player. The instrumentalist carved in the stone plays a 4-string pipa exactly as the one described in the poem. She lightly plucked, slowly stroked, and twanged loud. It illustrates multiple pipa playing techniques. Sometimes the sound can rush down as fast as a torrent. Sometimes it could sound like whispers. Techniques can also be of complexity. The tune has emotions with ups and downs. After a short pause, the sound starts to get to the climax. The music ends with a final strum, nice and clean. Shukonghou was also played by one of the carved figures. Its shape is similar to a modern harp. It was widely played by court musicians. Chinese poet Li He of the Tang Dynasty complimented Li Ping on his outstanding skills of playing shukonghou in his poetic masterpiece, Song of Li Ping's 23 Strings. On an autumn night, there comes a sound from shukonghou, made of silk strings from Wu and paulownia wood from Shu. Extraordinary sounds are produced by this exquisite instrument. The sound could be sharp, as jade breaking into pieces. It could be soft, as the song of a phoenix, or sad as dew falling like tears from hibiscus petals. The sound of shukonghou gets so fierce, it seems to break through the sky mended by the goddess, and causes a torrent on this autumn day. The stunning scenes of 22 musicians and 2 dancers might be hard to reproduce again. but the beautiful sounds of pipa and the shukonghou, echoing in Tang poetry, continue to amaze us today. It is beyond our imagination to have a show put on by all of the 22 musicians and 2 dancers. A performance of magnificence it must be. The precious heritage of the Tang Dynasty, including the music, echoing, and poems, and the poems sung by musicians, has traveled hundreds of miles from Chang'an to set roots in Chengdu. In the late Tang Dynasty, Chengdu's stable political environment and the unique cultural charm attracted talent from all over the country. They settled well, blending in with the local artists. The carvings of the 24 musicians and dancers in the Chengdu Yongling Museum have been sheltered from light for over 1,000 years. From the moment they were revealed to the world again, they have turned silence into sound. Notes from Chengdu, a city of music, continue to play.